what's the sort of difference between your general, I'll say like a basic VA, and then also versus that same level of talent in like in America and Australia? Like, what are the kind of like the gaps in between?
Yeah. So I would say, like, as a baseline, and the way I look at it, and my position generally in life is like, what's the value creation here? So I'm less looking at the dollars and numbers into the business, for example, or that cost. What value, what's the leverage that can be produced if we had this person or this software or this tool or whatever it looks like? And so I would say typically you're looking at anywhere from about 70% of the cost, maybe let's say between, on the low end, you could have maybe 50 to 80% would be sort of that range. So if you're going to pay $100,000 for someone in the US, then you're going to be looking at paying someone out of the Philippines at the same caliber or better, probably, $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year. And so I would say, if I want to break it down really simply, you could go on something like onlinejobs.ph, which is what I like to call the gateway drug to the Philippines, where you find sort of low skilled, very ambitious people that are willing to work for maybe $3, $4 an hour. I mean, the rates continue to go up, but a couple of years ago, that might've been $2 or $3. But once you sort of start hitting that upper echelon of really high quality talent, I mean, I've got people on my payroll that we're paying seriously close to $5,000 a month US. So that would be equivalent though to someone that would be on, at least $250,000 in the US. And so again, it comes down to how you're sort of building your workforce and what you put value in. But I'd say that's atypical. Like, you wouldn't see many other companies probably outlaying that much unless you're, a large enterprise company. But I'd say the safe spot or the sweet spot where I'd say you're going to find good talent and it's not going to break the bank. And, if you're sort of starting off on this journey, I'd say anywhere from sort of $5, $6, $7, $8 up to about $12 an hour is the range that you're going to look at finding some pretty heavy hitting talent from, let's say, a $5 or $6 an hour. That might be like a junior graphic designer. And, $11, $12 an hour might be a heavy hitting ops manager, for example.